Hey everybody, welcome to Alaskan Reactions. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. Doing some Nightwish today. Oh yeah, I'm Jeremy. This is nobody. Here on my own today. I know pretty much all of Nightwish with Floor's catalog for the most part, but I'm not sure it's Elvenjig and Elvenpath, sorry. Elvenjig and Elvenpath live in Bogota, and it just isn't ringing any bells when I was just reading it. Doesn't mean I haven't heard it somewhere along the line. I went into a huge Nightwish rabbit hole a few years ago. Love them, seen them in concert now a couple of times. But there's always things you miss. And like I said, when I was reading the titles, it didn't jump right out at me. If I have heard it, is what it is. Then instead of a reaction, it's a review of this song live. But either way, we're doing it because it's Nightwish and they're absolutely amazing, and I want to check it out. It's in Bogota. I'm assuming that's Bogota, Colombia. I don't know of another Bogota. So I'm excited. Let's check it out. Nightwish with Elvenjig and Elvenpath. I keep saying 11. Elvenjig and Elvenpath. Learn to read, right, Jeremy? It's right there in English. Let's do it.
That sounds nice!
by the full moon, the howling of a night wolf, and the path under my bare feet, the elven path. ride on a broomstick. Introduced me to Roseman Togo. Told me to keep the sauna warm for him. And the roads are nothing I suppose, 'cause my fantasies build a spot on gold next to Casey, Snow and Willow. Trolls and the seven dwarfs, the path goes forever on. Away to the last, where is a hero? Is that the path where beauty met the beast? Elvenpath. It's the of these words. Love my magic and mighty swords. Makes my soul run for the past.
Long ago, the early years of the second age, the great elven smiths forged rings of power.
As I return to my room, and the sleep takes me by my hands, magic calls from the woods, carry me into Neverland. In this spell of night, the words that fill the shine. In this spell of night, the words that never
But then the Dark Lord learned to cast the ring-making and made the master.
Wow. I mean, I had not heard that before. So that was awesome to hear a brand new song and brand new to me. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this band. I love all the bands we've been playing on here. There's a band called The Warning that I really, really like. There, there's Bandmate, there's Love Bites, Sabaton, which is, Floor Husband, I know, is the drummer in Sabaton. But I'm an Ozzy fan, true and true. Ozzy's going to be my favorite forever and ever. But Nightwish just keeps climbing the ladder. They're closing in on Ozzy and Sabbath. Will they ever catch him? It's going to be tough in my mind. But they are so, so good. I'm assuming the Elvenjig was literally like the beginning, which almost seemed like a jam session at the beginning when they were just first starting, which was absolutely incredible. It was awesome just to have each instrument kind of doing their own thing. And then Troy almost looked like Troy was late running out there like, oh crap, I'm a little late. But it was amazing. I mean, I love this band. I love this version of the band. I wish Marco hadn't left, but everybody has to choose their own path and live their own life. So I don't begrudge him for it in any way, but I really loved how his voice melded with Floor's all the time. And I know there are fans of the Tarja era and even the Annette era. I discovered this band through Floor, through specifically a guy named Alex Hefner, who does a reaction channel, Hip Hop Head Reacts, and so that's how I discovered him, was through him. So I started with Floor, and Floor is the singer for me with Nightfish. Come on, Jeremy, Nightwish, and I understand that people love the Tarja era because her voice is incredible, and the Annette era, she's got an incredible voice as well. I am a Floor era guy, especially when Marco's still in the band. But that again, that's how it goes. I love this band. They are so good. I can't believe it. I know I'm just throwing all these accolades on them, but they deserve it. As you all know, Nightwish Army, you know. I don't understand, as my partner Carrie will say a lot, she doesn't understand why some of these bands aren't bigger. And I don't understand how this band hasn't broke in the United States. I know they're big in a lot of other places, obviously, but I don't understand how they aren't bigger in this country. It's mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling. But it is what it is. I guess we get to keep them a little bit more to ourselves when we're here, and we get to see them in a little smaller, more intimate venues, which is a lot of fun to do. But I'm also excited. Hopefully, they'll be touring again in 26, and maybe to catch them on a festival, because like that Vakken video that everybody's seen a million times, is just with the fire going and the lights and everything. It would be really cool to see them in that setting as well. Anyway, I have talked long enough, and sorry, last thing, and they also make an 8-minute and 13-second song. Just flip by, just like Ghost Love Score, whips by, just like Greatest Show on Earth, whips by, just like Poet and the Pendulum. You're just so enthralled and engrossed in the song and the live performance. It just whips right by. So, anyway, I've got to go now. I've been here long enough. She or he is nobody because they're not here. The dog's over there somewhere. He's Reki over there. And I'm Jeremy. And oh, you heard your name, huh, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Remember, kindness is free. When you're out and about today, make sure you live it up some. Later.